Hello there, Tracy here, and I have a layout in process called Hello Sunset. This is a picture that I took at Morro Bay, Thanksgiving 2012. We went there. We spent the weekend at my cousin's for Thanksgiving, and one of the days of that weekend we went to Morro Bay and had ice cream, and I scrapbooked a couple of other pages recently from that same day. And this is a picture of the sunset. It was just beautiful. As always, it's gorgeous there. So I'm using, for my background, that is Studio Calico Sassafras. And I don't know the actual name of the paper. It's Sassafras designed for Studio Calico, but it doesn't say a name of the actual paper. And then I'm using The Wood Is My Mind's, wait, I think it's by Mind's Eye. And the paper's called James. I don't know the, sorry, I don't have the names of the papers. The map one that's of the ocean is Kessie Art Caracas, it's called. And that yellow and white striped paper is Amy Tangerine Cut and Paste, and it's called Section 1. And then all the little tags and such that I'm using, a couple of those are Pebbles, that one that says hello, and the craft one down below are from Pebbles, a little packet that I got of a bunch of tags. And then everything else is little tags and things that I have in my stash that I've gotten from either Etsy or from Crafty Steels, I think is the website. One of those steels types of websites where you know, it's, they have stuff every day and it changes, and you have to order it before they sell out. It's the one that does 2 a day. There's one website that does 2 scrapbook steals a day, and then they have other stuff too, baby and other websites. If you want to know the name of it, I will put it in the notes. Or actually, you know what I'll do is I'll figure it out before I'm done here, and maybe I'll have it in the notes section or somewhere. Okay, so I'm trying to put, I have this tag, that's a leftover tag that I've had from a Studio Calico kit that I never used, and I'm going to put that behind these other tags and papers and stuff that I'm using. Excuse me. And I attempt to have that twine on there, but it doesn't go with the twine that came on the other tags, the Pebbles ones, and so I end up taking that off. And then I just outline a couple of items. I didn't want to outline everything because the background paper is pretty, has a lot going on already. And then I have all these different tags and papers and such, so that's a lot going on. And so I didn't want to outline everything, but I really wanted that hello tag outlined. It just was calling to me to do that. And then that's what made me go ahead and outline the background tag so that I wouldn't just have one item outlined. And right there I just stamped 2012 on that craft tag. The reason I use this background paper is for that sunshine, that section that's got the big sun and then the birds that just called out to go with this sunset layout to me. So as I'm working, I'm making sure that the sun and those birds show. So I think generally I would have put the whole picture perhaps in a different spot, although I like it. I do like the way where it ended up, so. But I really did want to make sure that the sun and the birds showed. And then I have those geotag paper clips. Those are from the Oh Dear Me kit. I use one up there on that hello tag. And then I'm going to put one, did I do it yet? No, I'm going to put one on that craft tag as well. In a bit here. I'm looking at, I had taken a picture of how I had things set up, so I was looking at my phone to remember. It was one of those times where I was grateful I took that picture. That's so frustrating when you have everything like, you know, perfectly right where you want it, and then you start gluing it down, and then when you move stuff and then you can't figure out, oh, where did I have that, and you can't get it how you had it, which was perfect. And now you can only find a way to put it that's not perfect. I can't stand when that happens. But if I take a picture, and it's funny because most of the time I don't look back at that picture, but you know, the one time out of 7 times that I do look back at it, oh, I'm so grateful that I took that picture. So it's a very smart thing, and I'm very grateful to Tracy, Mercy Tierra, for that little idea. There I go. There's the geotag from the Oh Dear Me kit. Oh Dear Me. Freckled Fawn. Those are cute, those little paper clips, geotag paper clips. And now I'm pretty sure, oh, maybe I'm going to do my title. So I had the word hello up there on that tag, and actually that's what led to my titles, because I found that little tag and I thought, oh, that's so cute. And it just went with the papers and everything else. And I had put it up there and I thought, oh, that would be cute. I'll make the title be Hello Sunset. Which it's kind of a play on words too, because usually, you know, a sunset, you're going into night and you think of that as more like goodbye sun. So and here I'm just saying how I've seen some of the most beautiful sunsets in Morro Bay, and this one was stunning, and I watched it alongside my incredible family, which made it a most perfect sunset, which is very true. We were standing on that rail of the pictures that I had in a recent layout of my family all standing there, and we all stood there together watching that sunset. It's just so beautiful there. Now I'm going to create a little cluster up at the top right, and I had to make this cluster pretty heavy because the cluster down at the right bottom is very heavy. So that's why I go with several layers on my cluster up above. It ends up making the whole layout super busy, and it was already going to be busy because of the background. And originally when I chose the background, I thought, oh, I'm going to make the layout real simple because this paper's already kind of, you know, got a lot going on. But as I started working, I don't know, it just came together, and I liked the layers, and it just started working for me. So it's probably over the top, and maybe most people won't like it, I don't know. But ultimately, I was happy with it, so that's what counts, right? So now I'm putting some wood embellishments that captured up at the left, and the Love This at the right bottom, and then all the little tiny circles like at the asterisk, and then there's one that looks like a sun. And that one that I just put on the picture, it says life is good. Those all came, well actually some of them came in a Studio Calico kit, and then some of them are from my stash, and I believe they're from a different Studio Calico kit. So there we go. That brown tag or craft tag up there, I outlined that one too. So, and now I'm gluing down all these little wood embellishments. I thought about using a geotag from that Studio Calico sticker sheet, but I didn't use it. It was too much. And I used the little wood veneer hearts. Those are the darker ones that I got. I think those are Studio Calico also, possibly. I could be wrong about that. And that geotag. Those are all, excuse me, wood embellishments that I had from my stash. And here's that paper clip. It's a arrow. I'm going to end up putting it right there. That came in a Freckled Fawn kit. And I'm not sure what month. I think it might have been December. And now I'm going to put that life is good right on top of it. And then I believe this is where I do some ink. Here I'm looking at my layout thinking, should I add ink? Should I do this? Should I do that? And yeah, here's where I go and get ink, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I had left it without ink, but that's alright. It's not destroyed, and it doesn't look horrible. It's just that I actually preferred it without the ink, which is not common. This may have been the only time that's ever happened, actually. But there we go. And there, I have some close-ups at the end. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and you take care. Bye-bye.